Are you a talented footballer with the potential to go all of the way, but you've never been spotted or had a trial? Well, all you need to do is check out a brand new innovative business that I've started with my partners called Scout Size. It gives you a chance to get spotted by our network of scouts to try and get you a trial at a professional club. Scout Size places you in front of a professional scout who will assess your talent. You simply need to visit our website right now and upload your clips as directed. Our scouts will then view them and give you a full assessment. If you meet a certain criteria, your details will be sent to scouts at professional football clubs for them to come and see you play. It's as simple as that. So visit scoutsize.com right now and send in your clips, and a scout could be coming to watch you play at your next game.
Welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that may link with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Hi, and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that may link with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. First of all, commiserations going out to Scotland. Brave fight by them, but they went out of the Euros yesterday, so no more Scotland at the Euros. The Tartan Army returning home. But better news for Kai Havertz's Germany. We already knew that they were through to the next round, but they go through as group winners after their draw against Switzerland. And the games continue tonight in the Euros. Spain in action, and we're going to be very interested in that one, of course, with all eyes on Nico Williams if he plays. They're already through into the next group stages, but Nico Williams attracting loads of interest. We know that Arsenal are very, very interested in signing him. We all know about the release clause. Don't need to tell you about it again. We've been talking about it for days and days and days. But also the fact that it's not just Arsenal that are interested in him. We've heard about Barcelona being interested in him, but they may struggle with the fee. And Chelsea are the latest club that are said to be very, very interested in signing him. As a matter of fact, want to sign him after missing out on Michael Olise, who decided to go to Bayern Munich. So lots of interest for me going to be in that game tonight. So far, he's been brilliant in the tournament and certainly living up to a lot of the hype where a lot of teams have been linked with him. Another player that Arsenal might be taking a close look at today and could maybe even start the game. He came on in the last game as a sub, and that's Mikel Merino, or Merino, should I say, of Real Sociedad, who plays for Spain. Now, he's sort of a defensive midfielder, can play centrally as well. And according to reports out of Spain, he's been linked with a move to Arsenal. As a matter of fact, what they're saying, because a lot of the initial reports is that Barcelona really, really want to sign him. Atletico Madrid, also another team interested in him. He's had a good season for Sociedad, and of course, he's in the Spanish squad. But the reports are saying that both of those teams, in particular Barcelona, fear Arsenal. That Arsenal could be the team that make the move to try and sign Merino. It's going to be interesting. He's only got 1 year left on his contract. Real Sociedad chasing a big fee for him. But going to be interesting. Will Arsenal, is this the sort of profile of player they move for? He's 28 now, so no youngster. And if that fee is that high, would Arsenal really be interested? But those are some of the reports coming out of Spain. So keep an eye on him tonight as well in that game. Maybe we get to do a little scouting mission on him and find out what he's made of. The next player, we all know what he's made of. As a matter of fact, he was very good when they played against us, Bayern Munich, in the Champions League, and that's Joshua Kimmich. Vastly experienced player. Can play as a right back, can play in the midfield. He can play anywhere. You know what I mean? This guy, you think he can play in goal? He can play absolutely anywhere. Now, Sky Germany's Florian Plettenberg has reported that Kimmich considering a move away from Bayern Munich this summer. He's literally been there his whole life, and he's 29 now, and he's considering a move to pastures new. Now, according to Plettenberg, he's considering Arsenal as one of the clubs that he'd like to go to. He's also interested in City, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Barcelona. Who wouldn't be interested in all of those clubs, right? Are the clubs interested in him? There has been talk before that Arsenal were interested in Kimmich. I remember last summer there was a lot of talk that Arsenal would like to make a move for Kimmich. Now, it's his versatility and his experience that makes him very, very attractive to a lot of clubs. And I can see why these links are there. But he wouldn't be cheap. You know, Bayern Munich would want around about £50 million, which for a 29-year-old player, that is a lot of money. Even if it is Kimmich, that's a lot. He may look young, but that age is not, you know, in football terms, young. So it'd be interesting to see if there's any interest from Arsenal. It's all right, you know, Sky Germany saying that he's interested in all these places. He would be, but are Arsenal interested, genuinely interested in Kimmich? Personally, I don't know. At that age, I think if he was going for a fairly cheap price, I could see that. But at the fees that are being spoken about, I just don't see it. But it's a big rumor today, as is the Viktor Gyokeres one. That continues today. Gyokeres on fire last year, 43 goals in 50 games. It was that publication Leonino who came out with it a couple of days ago saying that Arsenal close to a deal, in advanced talks with a deal. Still continuing today saying that the £76 million package has been put together to get this deal done. And remember, I spoke about it yesterday, that it could rise to over £100 million. Now, they're also claiming that negotiations are advancing and that super agent Jorge Mendes is leading the negotiations. Now, it's there every day. It's still, that rumor's still there. Is it a possibility, or is this just another one of those rumors? This is an interesting one. Really interesting to see how this is going to turn out. Are Arsenal actually going to move for Viktor Gyokeres? Lots of money, goal scoring record, unbelievable. Is he going to, you know, are we going to make a move for him? He would be the second most expensive signing of all time if that is the sort of fee that took place for Arsenal. Going to be interesting to see how this one plays out. Another striker that Arsenal said to be interested in, and again, this is according to Sky Germany. They're coming out with quite a lot of rumours today. They claim that Arsenal are very interested in Serhou Guirassy of Stuttgart. Spoken about him before. Second top goal scorer in the Bundesliga last season behind Harry Kane. He had a real breakout season. You know, he'd been done all right when he'd been at Rennes and teams like that. But now he's come to Stuttgart, you know, and he only just signed for them permanently last summer. He absolutely ripped it up. And of course, when you do that, everybody in Europe, especially when you're a striker, starts to take a look. And he's cheap. Sky Germany claiming Arsenal, Chelsea, AC Milan and Borussia Dortmund all battling it out for his signature. They think that Dortmund are the favourites, but they're all battling it out for his signature at the moment. Guirassy does not look like he's going to be a Stuttgart player come the end of this transfer window. But where will he end up? Will Arsenal move for him? Is he the real deal, or did he just have a great season? That's going to be the question. We're going to find out how that one plays out. And we know that Arsenal apparently made a deal for Ferdi Kadioglu. I know. I've got to speak to Turkish about the pronunciation today, right? Of Fenerbahce. Arsenal apparently put in a bid of £17 million, which was turned down. We also know that I think it was Dortmund who bid for him as well. That was turned down. Now, according to the Turkish outlet Hürriyet, they claim that Arsenal are readying another bid for the player. As I said, initial £70 million was turned down by Fenerbahce. They're said to want €30 million, which when you calculate it out, works out to be around about £26 million. That's what they're after. Will Arsenal get close to that fee for the Turkish left-back? He's looked impressive. Maybe not in the last game for Turkey, but in the rest of the games for Turkey, he's looked quite impressive. Could Arsenal put another bid in to try and bring the left back to the Emirates Stadium this summer? Again, let's wait and see. But according to that outlet over there in Turkey, Arsenal getting another bid ready and are serious about bringing him in. And Xavi Simons, who's been heavily linked with a move to Arsenal amongst a host of other clubs, sort of dropped a bit of a hint on his future yesterday, speaking to journalists over there in Germany at the Euros. He was asked about whether he's going to be returning back to PSG, and his response was uncertain, to say the least. And basically giving that old one about, I'm going to, after the Euros, everything will be decided. But certainly the way he was sort of talking about, you can see he doesn't want to go out on any more loans. He was literally saying, you know, I want to play for PSG. This is like how he was sounding. But he's like, you know, I'll wait and see when I get back. And, you know, and real strong hint that he wants to move on this summer if he's not going to stay at PSG. And at the moment, it doesn't look like PSG are going to keep him. So he's going to be available should Arsenal make a move. Won't be cheap, but should Arsenal make a move. So those are the rumours for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, we are going to be back in the morning right here, and we're going to be doing another live on playback where you guys get a chance to have your say. So look out for the date of that one. That's maybe could even be tomorrow. If you want to be notified of that, sign up to playback. The link is in the description. It's absolutely free to sign up and do that right now. Really quick to do as well. Thanks for watching the show, and I'll see you tomorrow.